Maybe.
Oh, I changed my mind.
We have a mortgage
So
on
we have a mortggage on it.
I have no idea where this came from. We actually had a little bit of a spendy day.
That's
a must.
It's a must for me. I don't even remember what I bought.
Did you go and get your toy? Hello everybody and welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing something that I've never done before, so I think it'll be a little bit fun. This video is going to be a what we spend in a week. For some context, we are married, we are living in South Australia. It's just us and our dog in the house, so I guess that would kind of be the context that we're working with. We have been married for almost 5 years, well 4.5. I feel like once it gets to the half stage you can say the next number.
It just hit the half stage, like literally like 3 weeks ago. Like
actually no, we did it in October.
Oh, so we haven't even hit it.
No, okay, fair enough. So we've been married for 4.5 years. Ezra works full-time and I only work part-time. We combine all of our finances and we have since the moment we got married, so I feel like I just wanted to add that for a little bit more context as well. A few little disclaimers are that we're not going to share how much we tithe or give. We just think that's quite personal and it's between us and God.
Donations, tithing, charities, like anything that we give that isn't going to be included. This is just going to be like living expenses, bills.
It's going to be
everything
else, except tithing, basically. Another little disclaimer is that some bills come out fortnightly, some bills come out monthly, some bills even come out annually. So obviously we're not going to have every single bill included in this week's finances. It's basically just what's come out of our account this week.
Isn't it, boy? What did you spend this week?
We actually did spend money on him this week.
So. We did. It was his birthday. So the week that we're giving you is Sunday last week to Saturday, so yesterday.
Which is 7 full days.
Yeah, a full week.
We've written every single thing that came out of our accounts down over the past few days, so I think we're just going to read through them. We actually haven't tallied it yet. I wanted to do that in the video, so...
Interested to see how much it costs.
I'm excited to see
how much we spent. So we'll break it down day by day and then we'll give a total at the very end.
On Sunday last week we went to Coles and we spent $56.30. I usually do a grocery delivery every Saturday and our groceries come on the Sunday, but there were some things that I couldn't get online, so we had to go in for them, which is what that cost was.
And then they didn't have all the things at Coles, so I had to go to Woolies and that was a further $23.55.
We spent $8.30 at a laundromat because last weekend it was so rainy and cold and our clothes wouldn't dry, but we needed them for work the next day, so...
And we don't have a dryer.
And so we had to go and dry them at the laundromat.
So then, while the clothes were at the laundry, I went to Bunnings to grab a few things. We wanted a new plant and I needed a few things for work. So that came to $56.41. I don't even remember what I bought, but I think just some pencils, a plant.
Some other little tools.
Some other little knickknacks from Bunnings.
Yeah.
It's just a Bunnings trip, really.
And then I also noticed that we had a random $4.99 Apple bill come out. Does anybody else just have no idea what Apple takes? Like,
just random Apple bills every week, just $4.90,
yeah.
$8.90.
It'll be so random and I'm like, I don't even know where that came from.
You sign up for it once, forget about it, and then they just keep taking it forever.
Yeah.
So that brings Sunday to a total of $149.55.
I feel like that's not too bad.
That's not bad.
Yeah. Then on Monday, we actually didn't spend any money. We just had 2 bills come out. So we had to pay our rego, or our car registration, if you're not Australian. We pay that in 3 monthly increments. So that was $195.98. And then I had another bill come out for Epidemic Sound, which is $27.02. So Epidemic Sound is basically the program that I use for all of my music on YouTube. It's royalty free and I can use as much music as I want in my YouTube videos, and so it's just super handy to have. But that is a monthly expense, so that comes out every month. So the total for Monday was $223 even, but again we didn't even actually spend anything.
Yeah, we didn't spend anything. It was just bills, really.
So I feel like that was pretty
good. We didn't spend a single dollar. It's just bills.
Okay, so moving on to Tuesday, we actually had a little bit of a spendy day on Tuesday. I remember you sent me a text after work and you were like, do you want to come to Kmart with me? And I was so excited. We went to a little furniture slash decor shop because our candles have actually melted right down to the last little bit, so I just needed to restock. And we bought 3 candles and we spent $14.85 there.
At Kmart we picked up a few things just for the home, and that came to $43.
After that we went to Spotlight, so we just bought a few little things again for our home, and that came to $15.
Then I went to Bunnings again for the second time this week, and that came to $34.88, and I think that was just...
I think it was some earplugs.
Yeah, some earplugs and...
home maintenance and that sort of thing. And then after that we went to Coles and we spent $22.90. So that was restocking on some protein just because I miscalculated, I guess, in the shop how much I would need, so we needed just a little bit more. So the total for Tuesday comes to $130.63. But again, we had a little bit of a spendy day, I feel.
Yeah, that was us actually spending money. So Wednesday we didn't actually spend any money, but these are just bills that came out. They're all direct debited. So first one was KO, which is an unlimited sports platform. For those who know me that watch this channel, they know that I love sport, and so that's like it's a must for me. That is our only subscription. We actually don't have, apart from Spotify, but in terms of like Netflix, Stan, all those things, like that's the only TV thing that we have. We don't really watch TV other than like some movies or YouTube, but we usually just rent movies.
We actually recently cancelled all of our subscriptions except for KO.
KO.
And obviously Spotify, but I mean like TV.
Yeah, TV wise we've tried to pretty much remove TV. Like we don't really watch any TV. Like if we want to have a movie night, then we just rent a movie or buy a movie if we love it so much. But other than that, yeah, so KO is my little baby, so that's $35 a month.
And that came out on Wednesday.
And that came out on Wednesday.
Yeah. Then we had another Apple bill. I have no idea where this came from.
I think this is just like storage on one of my phones.
Yeah.
It's $1.49.
Then after that we had our car insurance come out, which we pay monthly as well. So that was $108.25.
Yeah. And then the last one was Spotify. So that's again another monthly payment, and that's for the both of us. We both share this Spotify account, and that's $13.99. So the total for Wednesday, which was just all the bills that came out, is $158.73, which I think is pretty good considering they're all monthly bills.
Oh my gosh, look at the boy. Moving on to Thursday, we paid our van loan repayment. So
for those who don't know, we don't own the van. Well, we do.
We have a mortgage on it.
We have a mortgage on it. So that is $260
a week.
week.
But we also pay more than what we're meant to.
Yeah,
so
that's
that we
a surplus on what we
Yeah.
actually need to pay. But that's just how much we pay because we're trying to pay it off faster.
quicker, yeah. And then it was also Rue's 4th birthday on Thursday.
Little sweetie.
So we went to the pet store and we bought some treats.
Some treats, a little toy and just a few other knickknacks for him. Anything that he pretty much went up to and got a little bit of a
waggy tail
or a razz up from, we were like, yeah, we'll just grab it for him.
Yeah.
On his birthday, we usually just let him have a wander in anything that he dives his nose into.
Yeah.
We just, like we would, you know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
if we're out for dinner and it's like, oh, I want that on my birthday, and we get it, we kind of try and give him the same experience.
Yeah.
Spoil him a little bit. So that was $38.05.
So the total for Thursday came to $298.05. Okay, so moving on to Friday, I bought a little gift for Ezra, something that he's been wanting for ages.
I'll show it in a future video.
Oh, will you?
Yeah.
And that came to $47.50, so that included shipping as well.
I'm actually so excited, and thank you.
That's okay.
And then the next one is some silicone rings for me because I've just gotten back into carpentry again, and I obviously can't wear my real wedding ring when I'm doing that because it's a safety hazard, and I also don't want my ring to get damaged with all the power tools that I use. So we bought a couple of silicone rings and that came to $54.16. So the total for Friday was $101.66.
So moving on to Saturday, which was yesterday.
It's grocery day.
Yeah, so as I said at the beginning of the video, every Saturday I'll do a grocery shop. I'll do it online and then get them delivered to us the next day. So yesterday's grocery shop cost us $272.04, which I do just want to preface.
It's an expensive shop for us.
That is a pretty expensive shop for us. I don't think we've ever really spent that much on groceries, but I'm actually making a few meals for a friend this week, so I wanted to stock up on a few extra things, which is why it brought the total up, but that's fine. Oh.
Hello, boy. And then the last thing for this week of spending was I went to Bunnings again and I spent $26.88.
So the total for that day was $298.92. Now we're going to go through and add up every single day, and I'm excited to see what the total is because
we haven't done it.
We don't
know.
Yeah. Oh wow. Oh my gosh. Okay, so our total spending for the week was $1,360.54. So obviously that doesn't include our rent or anything because our rent actually comes out this week, so we didn't include that. But we did actually have quite a few big bills come out, like our registration and stuff like that.
Rego, car insurance,
yeah.
KO.
Yeah, so I feel like that's pretty good for a family of 2 or 3 with Rue.
Yeah, I think we did good.
What's the boy doing? So we do also just want to preface that finance is very subjective, I think, per person and per family. What we think is good, other people might think that we spent a lot of money, or on the opposite, other people might think that we actually didn't spend a lot. So I just want to pray over you guys watching, and I just hope that you guys take this with a grain of salt. Obviously, cost of living is a thing, and I'm so grateful for, number one, God who provides for us constantly, but then number two, you as well, like going out and working full-time for our
that's
family.
only through God.
Yeah.
And I'm able to do that.
Of course.
And the job that I have that He's provided. So it all comes from Him.
Yeah.
Really.
I know. But yeah, we just are so grateful, and we really try to steward our money and our blessings well. We're very mindful of where it goes, and we're very intentional about where it goes and what we're spending money on. So yeah, I just kind of wanted to give you guys a little insight as to how our finances looked this week anyway. Do you want a treat for being such a good boy?
Oh, he's a good boy.
So with all of that said, thank you so much for watching. We both hope that you guys enjoyed this video. It was so much fun to actually sit down and do this. Maybe we'll do another one in future.
If you like it, maybe we'll do a month one.
Yeah?
Well, we're just going to do another week.
Well, yeah, because every week is different.
Yeah, you're right.
So.
Monthly might be a bit more juicy.
Probably.
So if they liked it, sounds so weird me saying that because I don't do this very often, but if the people watching your video, if they liked it, then maybe we can do a month.
Yeah, okay.
Maybe. We'll see.
Maybe.
I might change my mind.
As I said, thank you guys so much for watching. We hope that you guys enjoyed this video, and we will see you in our next one. Or my next one.
You'll see them in your next one, and I'll pop up at some point.
Bye!